What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Esco Fitness. I'm with my partner in crime. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, comment, all the above, and also refer this to your friends. I want to grow this channel. It's fun. It's fun talking out here.
Share it with someone who might need these tips. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about what you do not do, the do's and don'ts on a first date. That way you can land the second date, you guys.
Yeah, so if you guys did not catch the other video, this is a sequel to How to Meet Your Wife in the Gym, which we're going to link right up here. You guys got to watch that one first.
Yes.
So this video assumes that you've gotten to the point now with the girl in the gym that you had your eyes on, that you have asked her on a date.
Yes, and she said yes and agreed to a date.
So now what?
So now what?
So let's talk about some things. Let's just have a conversation here.
Let's have a conversation.
Some things, because you might disagree with me. I come to the table here with my own thoughts.
Of course.
So you let me know.
Get it from a woman's perspective.
I'm giving you guys a woman's perspective, because that's what you need. Okay, you don't need advice from your boys.
No, never.
Okay?
Don't listen to the bros.
Yeah.
They'll get you in trouble.
And this is to also, yeah, exactly.
They don't have no game, a lot of them. Sorry, you guys.
Half the time they want you to F it up so that they can go and play catch.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Facts. Be careful of those, your so-called friends. They get jealous. They'll see what you got, what you caught, and then all of a sudden they'll give you bad advice and they'll want you to F it up.
Before we get too far into this video, I just want to do a shameless plug. As you guys can see, we are on podcast mics here. We actually have a podcast that resides on my channel, but it's our podcast called Candidly with Coffee. Yep. So if you want to hear more of this type of banter on our podcast, I'll also link that here. You guys got to take a listen to that.
Yes, go over to that podcast.
Lots of good conversations over there.
Yep.
But okay, so
got the date.
So the first thing that I think is that you must offer to pick her up.
100% facts.
Don't ask them to meet you.
No.
And don't ask them to come your way. So say you guys live far apart, which, by the way, this is also a benefit to meeting someone in the gym. Chances are you live in a close proximity.
Yes.
Okay. But do not just expect them to meet you somewhere, whatever. That's a bad look.
It is. And why is it important that you pick her up on the first date?
I think it's important because she's going to want to see your car, for one.
That's one. Number two, this is my opinion, is you get to know each other a little bit. Have a conversation before you get to your date, your dinner date or lunch date, whatever the case may be. Let's assume it's going to be a dinner date.
Yeah, and it should be a dinner date. That was one of my things.
Okay.
Your first date should be a dinner date, and it should be a nice dinner. It doesn't have to be, it's within your means, obviously.
Yes.
Don't shoot for the stars, because then you're setting expectations. However, I would avoid fast food. Fast food is out, but I would 100%. Avoid even Chili's, Chevy's,
yes, and
things like that. Try to think outside the box. Something maybe that one of your go-to places or favorite places, or a place you really like.
Yeah, before you even go on a dinner date, get to know her, get to know what she likes. Yeah. Pick her brain a little bit so you have an idea.
Yeah.
So you don't take her somewhere where she's allergic to the food or something.
Oh, I would for sure set that up when you're setting up the dinner. Is there anything you don't like or something like that? But so yeah, you're going to want to pick her up. Your car should be clean.
Very clean.
And smell good.
Yes. It shouldn't be like a garbage can where you got bags of food in the corner of the front seat or down by the floorboard in the back seat, and it just smells like a toilet.
Attention to detail too. Like I'm serious. Like it should. Your cup holder should be clean. Like it should be clean.
Yes.
Your outfit, it should be a nice outfit that's not wrinkled. I don't know what it is about men, especially like on a date. Maybe they're not used to wearing a little nicer clothes. It could be like jeans or whatever, but you're not used to it usually, or going to the gym and wearing athletic gear. That when they wear their nice outfit, it's wrinkled because it's been in a drawer for a couple months.
Take some time to freshen up, fellas.
There's wrinkles in the jeans because they were folded funky after. This is typical guy stuff, and this is stuff that drives girls crazy.
Yes, see? That's why we need a woman's perspective.
On that note, I want your outfit to be nice, but it shouldn't be brand new.
No.
Okay, especially with the fold lines still from your brand new shirt. It still has the lines because it was
Yeah,
folded.
you're very observant. That's a good thing, though. A lot of women are very observant. They pay attention to those things.
Yes, because a lot of times a man will be trying to dress to impress. So they'll go out and buy something new and it'll be very obviously new, like a brand new t-shirt and you still has the fold lines in it. That just looks like you're trying too hard. You look
Yes.
like a try hard.
Yes.
So your outfit should be nice, not wrinkled, but not necessarily brand new.
Yes. And always make sure you got some smell good on, fellas.
Yeah.
Always. Important.
You should be clean and smell good. And I know a lot of this might seem obvious, but you'd think, but I've been on some dates.
Yeah.
It's not that obvious.
Make sure you got you're well groomed. Got
Yeah.
your beard on point, not all scruffy everywhere. Not your long hair everywhere. Make sure your hands are clean, everything.
Yeah.
Women pay attention to detail,
They
you guys.
do. They really do. Then in the car, don't have your music super loud.
No.
And this is a good opportunity, like you said, for some small talk where you can say, hey, what kind of music do you like?
That's it. That part.
Right there. What do you listen to on Pandora or something? And
Yep.
then put on their station. And you're getting to know them at the same time, but not in an awkward, let me ask you 50 questions kind of way.
Yeah, don't have an application or something.
Yeah, no.
It's not like an interview. That's what you're trying to say. It should be smooth and flowing, a conversation and fun.
Yes, for sure. And okay, so now you get to the restaurant. Don't order for her.
That is a big, you told me that some guy tried.
I went on a date and that should have been my first red flag for this guy, but he ordered for me.
Yeah, that's all bad.
And I was like, and actually it's so funny because he's the one who got me to ever try Brussels sprouts.
Oh, wow.
I love Brussels sprouts now. And I only tried them because this guy ordered them for me. So it ended up being good, but it bothered me that he ordered for me.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, man.
I don't know. I just felt, especially you don't know me well enough to order for me anyway.
No, that's not cool. Let her make her own decision, man. Respect her.
So here's some things. Let's see. Is there anything else you can think of really? I'm gonna go over some things not to ask, cringe-worthy questions to avoid.
Let's go.
So now you're at the dinner. You've ordered your food. You're eating. Now is conversation time. Hopefully it's flowing.
Yes.
But here's some questions that you do not want to answer, that you don't want to ask. They're cringy. Why are you still single? That is like a cringy thing to ask. It's like I don't know, slime ball thing to pickup line. It's like a pickup line.
It is.
Okay, you don't want to be saying that on a date.
Because then why do you got to explain yourself? You're single because I'm single. I've gotten that question too. Or why are you single at this age? My 30s.
It almost feels backhanded too, and someone could perceive it like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yep.
And this is definitely a no, and this is a red flag, but I have actually been asked this question.
Oh,
and it is, what attracted you to me?
Oh, hell no. That sounds arrogant AF.
It sounds like someone who needs lots of accolades too. That is the most cringy question. Yeah. And you shouldn't ask outright questions like, another one is, what are your hobbies? Instead, pay attention. So you see them doing something at the gym. Maybe you saw them cycle at the gym or whatever. So, I see you cycle at the gym. Is this something? Do you cycle? Do you have a bike? Like that kind of question, not like you're reading a question. So what are your hobbies? Like you said, filling out a questionnaire or something. Yeah,
like what do you like to do outside of the gym or outside of work? What is it you like to do? What are your hobbies? Just little things.
Yeah. Now, one of the most important things I want to share, and because I feel like this is where a lot of people F up in dating. We as humans, we're so arrogant and can be so egotistical that we are so concerned with the fact, do they like me? How do you find me attractive? Do you like me? What do you think of me? I'm doing all these things because I want you to have a good time on this date. Bought the new clothes, cleaned up my car. That you forget to stop and actually pay attention to this person and ask yourself, do I like them?
That's it.
Do I like them? Do I want to pursue something? It's not about just, do they like me? It's, do you like them? Listen to them.
Yeah.
Listen when they ask a question. If they have a totally different music taste, they're vegan and you're a carnivore, start to pay attention to those things.
Body language, energy. I pay attention to all that. Body language, how she's talking. Is she comfortable, uncomfortable? If we're vibing, we're not vibing, pay attention to all that.
Do you actually like them, or are you just so wrapped up in the fact that you want to know if they like you, or it's like a game? to get them to like you, but you don't even really know if you like them or not.
That's true.
That's something I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of women do that too. They want to be sexy. Does he think I'm sexy? Does he think I'm this, that, and the other? And then they forget to think, wait a minute, do I even like this guy?
Exactly. Listen, there's something that attracted you to. You're on the date. You got to
That's
the first
a big
base.
deal.
Got to first base. Now let's see if we can get to second base. Let's see what happens.
It's not second base. First base, second base, that's like grade school.
Second date. Getting to know that person, you're vibing, you're seeing if you, again, I'm the same way. I'm not like, oh, wait about, do they like me? I'm going to see if we're vibing. Is she cool? She might be a total bitch. She might be, her energy might be off. She might think she's all that in a bag of chips. I'm like, nah, that'll turn me off too real quick.
Now, I also think it's not necessarily first date can be just dinner, but if you're having a really good dinner, then you might want to do maybe like a lounge, but nothing too loud or whatever after, but ask her. And if she says that she wants to go to the second place or whatever, that's a good sign that she feels that. So that'll give you an inkling. Okay, she feels like she's enjoying the date. Otherwise, she'd be like, oh, you know what? It's getting late. That's probably a bad sign.
Yes. True.
Because if you're enjoying it, you want to go.
You know when something's flowing.
Yeah.
You just know it's natural. You're having a good time. You're laughing, smiling. Is she uptight? Is she loose? Are you loose? Are you uptight? Yeah. It's all about that body language.
And don't be too pushy, because if you do get those signals, it just is what it is. Chalk it up as, this probably is a no-go.
Yep.
Because if she's enjoying herself and wants to be there and wants another date, she's going to want to keep it going. She's not going to give you any of those like mixed weird signals. If she gives you mixed weird signals, don't try too hard.
No, don't.
Yeah. So you want to go offer the second step to see where you're at. And then another thing, tall tale sign. This is if you met her in the gym. Afterward, because it's always, what do you do now after the date? First of all, and don't try anything physical on the first date. Don't invite her in. Don't be anything slimy, grimy. That's a no-go.
No, okay, gentlemen.
But after, an easy icebreaker, and this is why I like meeting someone in the gym, is you can let her know, oh, hey, I'm going to be when you go to the gym next, or I'm going to be you'd let her know, I'm going to be at the gym such and such day and time. I'm going to the gym tomorrow at 11 when I normally go. And you know she's normally there at that time. If she is not, she's avoiding you.
Yep.
The date was a no-go.
No-go. Now she's uncomfortable seeing you.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to lead you.
If she goes to her gym time, her normal gym time, then you're golden. You got the green light for a second date.
Yes. True.
That's what
it's all little gems, man. We're trying to drop on you guys.
Yeah. I think that's why, like I said, this is a series on how to meet your wife in the gym. I think this is... Again, there are so many positive reasons to meet your wife in the gym.
Yeah.
Because of so many commonalities, proximity, where they live, common interests, all of that. And you can go through a lot of stuff in that first. You can get a lot of information in that first date.
Yes, you can.
To tell you, not only to see if maybe she would want a second date, but don't forget, do you want a second date?
Yeah. You might not be feeling her. There's plenty of times where I didn't want a second date. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Me too.
This is it. It's over with.
And what was it that gave you that indication?
Just not flowing, body language, uptight. Doesn't really feel like she's in the conversation. Maybe thinks she's all that, and I got to impress her. I got to jump over the moon in hoops. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. It's got to be equal.
Yeah. I do feel, what about paying? I do feel like the man should pay for the date.
Of course.
For the dinner.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You want to make some kind of impression.
You do not want to ask to split the bill. You will not get a second date. And that doesn't mean I'm not a gold digger, or I'm happy to pay sometimes. But to me, it's like the man should pay for, especially the first date.
I agree.
Especially if he did the asking.
I agree. Exactly. You asked her out to dinner.
So you should absolutely pay, and don't even, if she offers to pay or at least to split it or whatever, do not accept the offer.
She won't respect you after. We've heard many women talk shit about that. They've gone on dates, her friends, I've heard it. Oh, no.
You can file that away, because if she offers, that's okay. This person's probably willing to pay at some point, and they're probably generous and won't be totally moochy.
Yes.
But do not accept the offer. No. Absolutely do not accept it.
Step up, man up, handle that.
Yeah, especially if you want a second date.
Yes, true, because I've heard many women like, you believe this guy made me pay or something, or asked me to split the bill. What do they call it? They have a name for it.
Go Dutch.
Yeah, go Dutch. We've seen it too on shows you watching. The women
Yeah.
get pissed after. Forget this. No more second date with this guy.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I had.
That's pretty much it. You covered a lot of bases. Just like I said, pay attention, body language, see if you're vibing. I'm an energy person. I vibe off energy. If she seems too tight or she's just not into the date or just staring at her phone. Another thing, phones, because we're in the age of technology. Do not be looking at your damn phone while you're on a date. Don't look at social media. Don't worry about who's liking your pics. We almost missed that one. That's
a good. Actually, I had another one too. Do not on your phone. Good catch. And do not talk about past relationships.
Big time. Never. Don't ever bring up exes or nothing like that. That's a no-go. They don't want to hear about that.
You shouldn't, and they shouldn't. And if they do, that's a red flag.
Yes, and they start bitching about their ex and blah, blah, this, blah, blah. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm out. That's
red
true.
Flag.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Almost forgot about that one.
That's why we have to have these conversations.
Yes, it's important. I'm trying to think, do we miss anything else?
I don't know, but if we did, then we can always do another video.
We could, exactly.
Okay. Type in the comments. Curious to see what are some of your horror stories, maybe, or if you have questions for me in the comments, I will take a look. I will answer them, give you my female perspective.
Yes.
I feel like I have a lot of knowledge in this department. I have a little bit of masculine energy as well, so I kind of both sides of it. And we just want to get you guys a date.
That's it. Get you a date. You gotta
level up.
Maybe meet your future wife. You never know. Like I did.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, you guys. And don't forget, subscribe, comment, share, all the above.
See you on the next one.
See ya.